Hey guys, Nick Holden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, as I show you from the haul video, to get ready for the new release of Superman, we're finally on the month of June. I decided to, first of all, get a t-shirt for the event, but I also decided to get the Superman that my mom grew up watching, and it's the Fine Field box set collection of the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I saw the documentary about the life of Christopher Reeve, and I was a changed man. I was so impressed about how the guy that came from this kind of life got into an accident and still made his way through the world to make a better world for people with disabilities. And I know the movie back then was a revolutionary movie, and they trusted an unknown actor to play one of our favorite superheroes of all time. Now, James Gunn is taking care of finally bringing to America on the time that I feel it's needed the most. We're finally getting Superman back, and since this is the first movie of the first universe, and I have already seen the Man of Steel from the DC Extended Universe, I decided to create this vlog to get ready for Superman, which I already have secured my tickets from an IMAX presentation. I decided to create this vlog, and it's my first time watching the original Superman movie from 1978 with Christopher Reeve. The first ever experience that I will be getting with this movie, it's on 4K. So I cannot wait to enjoy it. I'm not going to be super judgmental on the effects because I know it's a movie from 1978, but I hope I enjoy and I love the story. My mom have great memories and she have told me so many things about this, and to be honest, I haven't get a lot of spoilers. I don't know what the movie is about. I don't know the endings. I don't know anything about it. And guys, the plan is going to be, I'm going to be releasing this vlog now just because I have the excuse, because I want to watch the movie to get ready for the new Superman. But later on, and probably next year, you guys will be able to see the unboxing of the box set, the individual reviews of every single release that comes of the box set, and I also want to record vlogs about my experience first time watching all these movies on 4K. So there's going to be a lot of Superman content coming to the channel if you are a big Superman fan. Now, as I told you guys, the movie is on 4K. I know this one, as a fact, does come... Oh, it's open, I'm sorry. Does have an individual release in the US with a slipcover, but since I got it as part of the box set, I have it without the slipcover. So I love how the art is just simple. We have the old logo of Superman, the movie, right there, and then our favorite superhero flying through us. That's how the front looks like, the side, and then the back. I love that kind of like promotional picture of Superman and Lois. I want to fall in love with them. And let's go ahead and see what the movie is about. The vlog is going to have the same dynamic. I'm going to be watching the movie, and after I'm done watching it, I will be back here to let you guys know my opinion about it. What do I think, if I love it, if I hate it. But anyways, there is a quote here from Roger Ebert from Video Companion. A pure delight, terrific entertainment with 4 stars. A box office smash, an Academy Award winner, and a fan favorite since first flew into theaters, Superman the movie assembles a cast and creative contingent as only a big movie can. As it's heard, and for 3 sequels, is Christopher Reeve's intelligent, affectionate portrayal of a most human Man of Steel, Reeve, Marlon Brando, who plays Jor-El, Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor, and Margot Kidder as Lois Lane, give performance that fuel the film's aura of legend. Watching Superman is just like being a kid again. It's better. And it also comes with some special features. It has a commentary by producer Pierre Spiegler and executive producer Ilya Salkind, and also on the Blu-ray, the making of Superman the movie, theatrical trailers, TV spot, and more. The movie is not short. It has an approximate runtime of 143 minutes. And I have redeemed the Culture Movies Anywheres already, guys. And I have seen that they have an extended cut of the movie that runs from 3 hours, which I will be watching in the future. But for now, I'm just going to be watching the original, and I want to watch the special features. I don't think I will be watching the audio commentary for now, but I do want to watch the special features for this one because I love making of, and I would love to see Christopher Reeve talking about his Superman. But anyways, guys, I'm about to just sit down and enjoy the movie, and I will be back with you guys in a second.
No, I'm not.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't, but if I did, Miss Lane, you'd be the first to know about it.
Okay, guys, so I honestly had super high hopes for this one, and I loved it. So I recorded the intro for this video a couple of days ago. Today for me it's Friday and I had the day off, and I was like, you know what, today is the perfect day to play Superman the movie. Okay guys, so as I told you on the intro video, this is a movie that I had no idea that existed until my mom started talking to me and being like, oh, this is the Superman that I grew up watching, and he had a sad story behind it. Now, she's not even sure which movie she have seen. I think for what she have told me, it's the sequel. But anyways, I recently got the box set as I showed it to you guys, and I decided to play my 4K today. Now, on the 4K quality, let's start by that. The audio, I loved it. I love the soundtrack, the background soundtrack of the movie. It has such a special background sound to it that I just loved it. And I have to be honest, on the 4K side, I know this is an old movie, and if you put that into consideration, it looks amazing. But I'm not sure how much of a difference it's between the Blu-ray and the 4K. I'm pretty sure there is a difference, but the 4K kind of look like the movie was recorded yesterday. So I do think that the 4K has a good quality to it. Now, I love that this is not the kind of movies that we used to these days, that is just like meet the guy, big confrontation at the end, and that's it, the movie ends up. Like, it was kind of like starting the formulas from superhero movies, and since this one had also a making of almost 50 minutes that I've seen as well, it gave me a lot of details, and it is my understanding that this movie was revolutionary back in the days because it was one of the early superhero movies, and Christopher Reeve actually demonstrated to the world and make the world believe that he was actually able to fly. I was expecting the flying scenes to be terrible and be like from back in the day. And guys, that was another surprise for me. The flying scenes were amazingly done. Like, of course, they're not to the level of what they are today with all the effects, but this movie, like, it was amazing. So, out of 10, I give the original Superman a solid 8. I enjoy it too much. I enjoy the characters. Also, I have to tell you guys that I saw the theatrical version. I know there is an extended version that is included on my digital code that eventually I will see, because it was created with every single thing that the directors took out from the movie was put back on, so they can put the movie on ABC. And eventually I don't want to see that one when I make my way to every single movie. But guys, the original Superman movie, it's the origin story of one of our favorite superheroes from the DC universe. The only thing that I will complain about is that I was missing more Christopher Reeve on the screen. I feel that he did an amazing job playing Superman. So in this movie, we basically start in the planet Krypton, where there is like a judgment happen, and 3 bad guys basically get sent to... They get like inside of a crystal of some kind. Now the dad of Kal-El lets them know that the planet is failing and nobody trusted him. So he stays behind with his wife, and they send his kid to Earth. The spaceship that they send is kind of like a huge start, and Krypton, I love that. But what ended up happening is that Krypton explodes and Superman gets sent to Earth. Now, when he gets to Earth, a guy and a girl are just driving to the road, and they see the big explosion, and they adopt the little kid that they see, and they start raising him. Now, the very first Superman version that we get is a teenager that is basically going through that things in college where he likes a girl, and he's basically kind of being bullied. So once he comes back to the house, he has a little bit of a talk with his dad, and the dad passes away from a heart attack. This makes him believe like all the powers that I have, and I couldn't even save him. So they go to the funeral, of course, and he talks to his mom and tells her like, hey, I might need to leave soon to the north. Now he gets called to his spaceship with a green crystal that he goes to the Antarctica, and then he creates his up Krypton. So with the technological advance that they have on that planet, he's able to meet now his real dad, who spends, I think, like around 12 to 15 years training him and teaching him a lot of things. Now we jump to the Daily Planet, where we get to see Christopher Reeve for the very first time, and it's his first day at the Daily Planet. So he meets Lois, which I love this girl playing Lois on the movie. And I also love that, and I wasn't expecting this, Christopher Reeve's Superman, Clark Kent, is a super clumsy kind of guy. He kind of like gets into doors and things like that. So I love that about the way that he portrayed this character. So, kind of like nobody is noticing. So it's kind of funny where when I'm Superman, everybody is noticing me. When he's Clark Kent, nobody is noticing. So, he's having a hard first day at work, and he shows immediately to Liz that he has interest in him. She's going to cover a story where a helicopter needs to pick her up. Now, once the helicopter picks her up, there is kind of an accident, and then he reveals to be Superman to the world by saving her. I love that there is the first flying moments were amazing. We have the scene where he goes and opens his shirt, and then we see the Superman logo. But anyways, he rescues, and he's like, hey, don't worry, I got you. And she's like, but who got you? Those were the first expression of his flying scenes, and they were pretty well done. Now he rescued her, everything good. Of course, he's the news, and they want to be able to interview him. Then we have the iconic interview scene between him and Lois, where she goes all the way like, oh, I know you can see through things. What color underwear am I wearing? We have a super beautiful moment. He takes her for a fly. They go out on outer space. They fly through the Statue of Liberty, and then once they get back, he flies away, and then Clark Kent shows up on the picture. On the documentary for Christopher Reeve, her kids said that that was a special moment of his dad, and the beautiful way that he was able to play Clark and Superman and switch between the two. And what ended up happening on this movie, like the conflict, we have Lex Luthor using a wig. He's planning basically to destroy a side of the country with some missiles that he gets, and he basically finds out that since Superman is from a planet called Krypton, there should be residuals from Krypton when it explodes, and then that's kryptonite, which is the weakness of Superman. So he basically talks to him in a telepathical way, and when he shows up to the lair of these guys, they put the necklace around his neck. Now the lady assistant of Lex Luthor doesn't agree with what he's doing. She rescues Superman, and then Superman goes to the rescue. He's able to get one of the missiles, but the second one explodes, and he finds a basically dead Lois Lane. Now it starts to play a lot where his dad always told him like, you cannot meddle on Earth issues, and he starts flying around the globe, reverting time and being able to rescue Lois. So the very end of the movie, it's basically him taking the villains to the jail, and then him flying away as well. Now, I'm sure they were immediately talking about a sequel, because it's the original director situation where he was able to create the second movie again, but now with his vision, because they were recording two movies back to get back to back. Basically, that's what I kind of read somewhere, and because you can tell that this movie was just the origin story. Now it's a long movie; it's again 2 hours and 20 minutes, but for me it was enjoyable because it gave me time to enjoy the Superman version with Christopher Reeve. It had a lot of flying moments. It was more into the special moments of this character flying and we meeting the characters instead of just like, oh, he has a big confrontation going. And again, this is kind of what started the formula for superhero movies, and I just love that. I hope that I like the rest of the movies because a lot of people I have read online between a lot of people that the last ones are not that good, but the first one, this is a classic. And one of the special features that this one has is The Man and the Mole, something like that, which was the first movie from Superman in black and white, but this is what it's considered the actual first Superman movie. And you can also get this movie outside of the box set. There is also an individual release in the US. But anyways, guys, again, a movie that I enjoyed a lot. And the whole situation about watching this one for the first time at home at this point of the year is because I'm now ready to watch the new Superman. I'm super excited I have my tickets ready. So that will be a next vlog that you guys will see my movie watching experience of the new Superman movie. But for now, I would love to know if you know the Christopher Reeve Superman. If you like those movies, what's your favorite one? But anyways, guys, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this channel growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.